I have to throw a bone here to my atheist listeners. Okay, I really do. And there was an article. It was really funny, done by Michael Doherty, and it's called "Secular Fundamentalists: Can Atheists Form a Movement Around Shared Disbelief?" And I'll tell you, it was I couldn't stop laughing. And but the more and more I look at this, the more atheism is looking like an organized religion. I'm serious. I mean, these guys every single day are looking more and more like an organized religion. They have heroes, they have myths, they have martyrs, they have dogmas, and now they even have those make me feel good conferences where they all huddle together and talk about their atheism and their struggles and their conquests. I guess there was one of these We're Atheist Heroes Roar conferences recently. It was the Crystal Clear Atheism Conference. That's the name. Crystal Clear. I always wondered like if it was that Zach Brannigan. Then that was Crystal Clear Atheism Conference. So the keynote speaker, the keynote speaker was none other than the prophet Sam Harris. Now, I've actually got some transcript from the event, and the whole thing, seriously, the whole thing's classic. It really is. It's classic. The author of the bestseller, End of Faith, insisted that it's unfortunate that the atheist community is considered by many as a cranky subculture. Well, you guys are a cranky subculture. I mean, that's all you guys do. You guys moan and complain. You go and you're little gadflies everywhere. You go and you find websites to go make fun of some Christians. To call them names. To threaten to punch the screen like Creed Gaming. Oh, I'm so mad I was going to punch that screen of yours. I can't tell you how many times I've had that garbage. So yes, you are a little cranky subculture. But Prophet Harris implores his audience to do their best to make sure that atheism doesn't become a marginal interest group that meets in hotel ballrooms, which is really interesting, seeing that that's exactly what they were doing. That's just the description of what was going on at that exact moment. You've got this small little interest group, right, trying to concoct ways to advance their cause and proselytize. Harris goes on. He tells the sheeple in the pews there that they should go out on a limb. And this is seriously, this is hardcore. They should go out on a limb and refuse to identify themselves as anything. Don't, hey, listen. Don't identify yourselves as anything. That's bad news. Let me quote him. This is worthy of a quote right here. Quote. Here's Prophet Sam Harris, the atheist prophet. Quote, "We should not call ourselves atheists. We should not call ourselves secularists. We should not call ourselves humanists or secular humanists or naturalists or skeptics or anti-theists or rationalists or free thinkers or brights. We should not call ourselves anything. It doesn't matter, Mr. Harris. If you call yourselves anything, other people will." See, it's kind of like the trend. This is amazing, the parallel. The trend in Protestantism, where it's I'm not a Presbyterian, I'm not a Baptist, I'm not a Methodist, I'm just a Christian. You know, that's all it is. I don't like labels. It's the same trend. The exact same thing. You know, I don't want to identify myself as something. Well, somebody else is going to identify you as something. That's how it works most of the time anyways. Is people are going to end up saying, well, this is what you are. I mean, I don't care if you don't call yourselves that. I mean, you can say that all day long. But the fact is that you're still an atheist. It's here that he pulls out the Dominion card. Now, seriously, this couldn't have been worded better by Gary North. And Gary North, him and Rushdoony are like the biggest dominionists. I mean, these atheists hate these guys. But he said that they should go under the radar for the rest of their lives. Yeah, seriously, I'm being... listen, I'm not making it up. Okay? I know it sounds crazy. But he says that they should go under the radar for the rest of their lives. Oh, and while they're there, they should be decent, responsible people who destroy bad ideas wherever they find them. Welcome to Dominionism 101. Nice to see you. Okay, it really is. I mean, you can go back and read some of the Christian Reconstruction stuff. You guys decry. And why do you have to even sit there and say, we should strive to be decent people? Because you recognize that the vast majority of you and all the rest of them are morally depraved? I mean, look at Amazing Atheist. Online, I mean, that guy's a really popular atheist. He's classic. He's a classic example of moral depravity. Yeah. Now, Harris suggests that atheists need to do better in philosophy of life department. And he points to the contemplative traditions within those hated religions. Okay, he asks, you've got the contemplative life. Specifically, within Christianity and all these other ones. And he asks whether atheists can provide an account of human happiness that's not contingent upon our merely reiterating our pleasures and successes and avoiding our pains. Why? Why? That's the big question, Mr. Harris, Prophet Harris. Why? The contemplative traditions. Okay, let me contemplate here. This whole thing is really this existential accident. Really, I have no purpose other than what I make of it right now. And as soon as I die, it is gone. From dust I've come, to dust I shall return. Well, that leaves a lot to the imagination. That leaves, man, it really does. It leaves a whole lot to the imagination there. But see, in this brave new world, this really comes as no surprise. All this stuff, trying to figure out ways to eradicate religion. I mean, because to be brutally honest, in this post 9/11 world, has nothing to do about coexisting. It has everything to do with eradicating. See, it's no longer just something to be tolerated or even ignored and shunned. Rather, it's a threat that needs to be completely gotten rid of. Now, don't think I'm kidding here. I mean, these dominionist atheists have religious zeal. They would put Reconstructionists to shame. They've been publishing best-selling books, creating bumper stickers with cute phrases on them like, quote, "Have you found Jesus? Don't tell me he's lost again." Or, "Abstinence makes the church grow fondlers." They even have neat little t-shirts that say, "Don't pray in my school and I won't think in your church." It is. They're at least catchy. They're at least moderately humorous. And yet they say that we're the dominionists? Are you serious? We're pumping out Kirk Cameron and you guys have Richard Dawkins? And Hitch and Smitchens? And you say we're the dominionists? You guys are succeeding. Not us. We're failing miserably. So congratulations on starting your own new church. The Congregation of Disbelief. Your prophets and apostles and your holy books and everything else. When we get back, actually, I'm going to talk more about this crystal clear conference. What was it? The crystal clear atheism conference. So I'm going to talk about it. Because Hitchens showed up. And Hitchens is the superstar. He's the greasy, gnarly-looking superstar. Fits the atheistic antagonist mold to a T.